Hello, welcome back to Too Many Books. My name is Sean, and today we have a Lividian unboxing that is bursting at the seams. This, my friends, is a lettered grab bag featuring two titles. So let's see what we get. I mentioned this. I hit the damn camera stand while trying to get this out of the box. There we go. I mentioned in the Carrie's Legacy unboxing that I had a grab bag that was going to be on the way, hopefully, with some technical issues. And, well, this is the grab bag that is having technical issues. I basically, I broke his checkout system. But we managed to fix it, so huge thanks to Brian for helping me out. So, up first we have Sad Broken People. And next we have, 7 Shades of Evil. Very, very cool. So anyways, these are two lettered editions. These are what he considers the old lettered editions, even though they are not necessarily old titles. Sad Broken People is actually relatively new. And 7 Shades of Evil, I think, is 2 years old now, 3 years old now. Anyways, we'll put this one on the side for now. What he means when he says old style is that the page block within these boards is the same between the numbered and the lettered edition. Admittedly, these might have some imperfections to them, and I think I might have spotted the imperfection here with this one. It would appear that the bottom board, the back cover here, is a little bit shorter than the front boards. So, up first, we have Sad Broken People, which, like I said, is a relatively new book. I think this was his Patreon collection from last year. Very, very nice tray case here with a matching kind of leather binding for the book itself. Being the lettered edition, it doesn't have the dust jacket the numbered edition had. That, of course, being the front of the dust jacket for the numbered edition. Featuring Vincent Chong's artwork. It's signed by Glenn Chadbourne, Vincent Chong, and Brian James Freeman. This is the lettered edition, which is published exclusively for Brian James Freeman supporters on Patreon as of December 1st, 2023. Limited to 52 lettered copies. This is a PC copy. This is very similar to previous collections that Brian James Freeman had published, such as Weak and Wounded. What was the name of the other ones? We had Weak and Wounded was definitely one of them. And I'm drawing a blank. There were like 4 collections. One I want to say was like more than Midnight or something with Midnight. I'm going to butcher the hell out of that name. Something very similar. But those 4 collections ended up being collected in and of themselves within the larger Walking with Ghosts volume. So this one is only available in the small volume here, although some of these short stories have received their own special edition treatment. Cure for the Sickness, Doing Dirty Work, and Burying Little Annie all received a deluxe chapbook editions from his Patreon. It has an introduction by Robert McCammon, and I believe there's interior artwork by Glenn Chadbourne. Yep. So we have Doing Dirty Work, and I can't remember. I mean, Doing Dirty Work, I know these chapbooks had interior illustrations within them. I cannot recall if it was the same illustrations that we're seeing here. I imagine that it is. Doing Dirty Work was a superb short story, by the way. And A Cure for the Disease is a good one as well. I've read those individual chapbooks. Have not read... God, have I read Burying Little Annie? I feel like I may have read Burying Little Annie, and it's just, I'm in a fugue state about it. But I'm thinking off the top of my head that I did not read Burying Little Annie. But the other ones are just... They're good. They're fun reads. I mean, not fun and fun for the whole family, but Brian James Freeman is one hell of an author. So more about the details of this grab bag. This was grab bag number 1, which is the old style lettered editions. It's bugging me. Did I read this one or not? I honestly don't recall. And then there's some story notes in the back as well. And then, the patrons. The patrons! Hey, there I am! So this was grab bag number 1, which featured the old style where the innards of the book are the same between the numbered and the lettered editions. And then he did another grab bag number 2, in which is the new style of the lettered editions, where you get an upgrade between the numbered and the lettered. I mean, you do get upgrades with this edition as well. I mean, you don't have the nice tray case with it. The boards are going to be a little different. These should have nicer end papers, nice little marbled end papers. But it's not as fancy as the new lettered edition. I'm thankful to say that I've purchased previous lettered grab bags from Brian James Freeman and from Lividian. So I've seen some of those new editions, and those new editions are just incredible. We're talking nice, thicker cardstock for the paper itself, full color for the artwork, whereas these ones, the innards are going to, well, with the exception of this signature sheet and this frontispiece, which is the same as the signature sheet. Seen double there, Vincent Chong's artwork. The actual innards within it are going to have that black and white grayscale artwork. Seriously, check out some of those lettered unboxings. I don't think I actually give any of them a name in the video because they're all lettered grab bags, but there is one in particular that I did buy straight up as letter edition, that being A Child Alone with Strangers. So if you were to seek out the Child Alone with Strangers lettered edition unboxing, you could find that. It is incredible. It is superb. Beautiful, beautiful black and beautiful color Francois Vaillancourt artwork in that one, as opposed to the more black and white grayscale artwork in the numbered edition. But I do have the numbered edition unboxing on this channel too. 7 Shades of Evil is a very strangely named collection. I think I did a full book review for this one on my channel, using the trade edition / the numbered edition. It doesn't actually contain 7 tales. It actually contains more than 7. It was like the original idea was, okay, we're going to take 7 different, tales of evil, 7 shades of evil, as they put it in the title, to kind of encompass all the different characters within Matthew Corbett's world. And then Robert McCammon was having such a blast writing these that he ended up writing additional tales. So it's, he says right here, we've come through 7 Shades of Evil. Yet another tale has come to my attention that must be told. So, boom, 8th Tale of Evil, featuring additional characters from Matthew Corbett's world. A very, very good read. Highly recommend it. You, of course, would be better off reading the actual novels from Matthew Corbett's world first and foremost, or otherwise you're just going to dive in head first. And you'll probably be a little confused if you did that. I mean, the beauty of Robert McCammon is that you could technically do that. McCammon has an exceptional way of introducing these characters and introducing the world so that if you didn't know what was going on up to that point, you would not be left in the dark. However, that you would still be better off reading those short stories because you're missing out on some great grand adventures that Matthew Corbett and friends have had up to this point. Seriously, check out 7 Shades of Evil. Check out Matthew Corbett. So that, my friends, is the first lettered grab bag that Brian James Freeman offered to his Patreon supporters just this, or 2 weeks ago at this point now. Be sure to subscribe to the channel here because I got at least one more coming my way. I swung for the new style of the letter editions, which has just shipped, so we'll see what arrives in that. Probably going to be some duplicates, but, I kind of knew that going in. I'd take my chances. But hey, I went with the multi-book grab bag for that one because I do want to try to hopefully get Gone South by Robert McCammon. That's the one I'm really hoping for. Fingers crossed. I love me some Robert McCammon, and I would love some more letter Robert McCammon. We'll see what happens with that. I'll be happy either way. I'll be sure to pass on any duplicates to other collectors in the area. Within the Lividian community. I'll be sure to subscribe. I have a whole playlist of Lividian unboxings on the channel here. I do at least one book review a week. Once I have read the full collection of Sad Broken People, I will do a full book review on that. As I mentioned, I already have a book review on Seven Shades of Evil, but it's still very exciting to upgrade it to a lettered edition. Even though the innards are kind of the same, it's still a nicer binding, still a nicer tray case, so it's still an upgrade in my book. But anyways, one book review a week. Plenty of unboxing videos in between here and there, including other Lividian ones, some other lettered unboxings, and other small presses as well, such as SST, Subterranean Press, and a whole bunch of fine presses. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.